go, Dylan. Oh, no, he's still there.
Yeah, just look to him and you'll be good.
Okay. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, gosh. Low seat?
Yeah, I was like, I was sitting down.
Shout out to Akru Phoenix, man, holding it down.
Thank you, Akru Phoenix. Yeah, holding the fort down.
My man.
Oh, my boys, Neptune. It's so good to be back and commentate with you. Oh, my goodness.
It has been a minute, brother.
It has. It has been a hot minute. So going into this.
So let's
Yes, that is Zantetsu, yeah.
I think I remember looking at Zantetsu when I was studying the pools, and I watched a little bit of footage of him. This man has laser game on lock, and he has great mobility.
Yes.
Now, against someone like Kirby, though, you have to be terrified of some of the tools that Kirby has, especially when it comes to up tilt, breaking your shield.
There it is, as you speak. That's the one biggest thing. And the combo game from, let me tell you, is Revan is no slouch. He is considered one of the best, if not one of the top Kirbys in North America.
You know, he's ranked 15?
Yeah, he's in the top 15.
I remember studying him and watching his movement and being enamored. He is extremely clean when it comes to traversing the stage. His punish game is also really smart. Down I've been saying this for years.
Right.
Down tilt.
It's one of the best options. It sends you at the worst angle where there's honestly there's truly no good DI that can save you. I mean, even from me, coming from a guy who uses a Hori, it's just something that you can't get around.
I mean, not only that, it's the fact, like, yeah, you have to deal with the recovery, or the startup rather, but it's like the payout is so good, especially if you know where they're going to be going.
Yep, there it is. Look at that. Down tilt. Again.
This matchup is terrible for Fox.
It's really hard. I mean, let me tell you that with the one thing about Revan, though, you got to know is that recently after Gamo, he just got done playing at Gamo in Canada. And he had a little bit of a hard time. He actually switched controllers. He used to use Hori, and now he's back on the OG. So he was actually making a bit of error in Gamo in a couple of his matches against like Janko and a few other players that he played there. So, I mean, I don't know how much that's going to affect him in the tournament here, but so far he's looking good. He's looking great.
I mean, I would imagine for a while, though, at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
You gotta, like, you're not, I imagine that most of you guys are the opposite of me, where I started out playing Smash on a GameCube controller.
Right.
And then I had to transition back to 64.
I was just straight up 64 at the get-go. I mean, I was playing in California with the guys there, and then had my own little scene going for a little bit, and then came here and met this just wonderful scene down here.
Oh, man, and speaking of SoCal, and I mean, you guys have had phenomenal representation from all over the states for this particular tournament. I mean, I think you have a lot of SoCal's finest actually coming out here. I think like at three or four.
Well, we actually have
top 8, right?
We have one SoCal only, but we have 3 NorCal.
Yeah, that's right.
NorCal, we have Paco, She-Man, and Dr. Grin, who's a PM player as well. And then we have from SoCal the janitor, the filthiest man alive. So, and he's their number 2 in SoCal. Hero Pie is their number 1. So
I think one of the things to keep in mind for this matchup is you look for Revan for a dash up, pivot, up tilt, and that's the big combo starter that really can run amok and make Zantetsu's life hell.
It is. I mean, you can tell. I mean, Zantetsu's trying so hard just to get in on Revan because, you know, if Revan gets him on, if he tries to go in and Revan's shielding, he can grab out a shield and then punish Zantetsu or up tilt, and, you know, it just makes it's very tricky to approach Kirby in this matchup with Fox.
I mean, the shield stun, the amount of time that you are stuck is really tough.
Yeah.
I mean, but then again, the problem is if you take the hit, you're going to take more up tilts, and that's going to lead to the nooch. That's going to lead to the offstage game. That's going to lead to that.
What? That was amazing. Just forward. It was like the weak hit of forward air. Oh man, just runs into the up tilts. It's so hard. I know Zantetsu is a little frustrated. I know this is a hard match for him, and he knew. I talked to him going in. This was going to be a real struggle. I mean, he knew it was going to be a pretty tough match. So, I mean, he even says he has a hard time with the Kirby match.
Let me ask you this though: when it comes to guys like Foxes, right? I mean, sure, we look at 64 and we see Pikachu, we see Kirby. I mean, we see all these top tier characters. Do you find that there's a lot of counterpicking that comes with the 64 culture, or do you feel like people are very much, they stick to their guns? They're like, this is my character, I'm going to learn it inside and out. Or do you feel like there's more counterpicking?
So I think, I mean, honestly, I'm one of those people who I stick to my guns. I play Puff no matter what it is, no matter how grim. And we see Revan take that first game. But for some people, I mean, like top players like Revan, Zero, Stranded, Boom Fan, for instance, they can play all 12. They're the guys that can play every character just at the same levels they play their main that they're known for, like Falcon for Boom, Zero, Falcon, Stranded, Falcon.
I'm seeing a trend.
A lot of Falcons. They start on Falcon and they go to somewhere else. They get tired. But yeah, I mean, it's. I guess it just depends on the matches. Like for this matchup, obviously this is very bad for Fox. Oh,
not like this.
That's not like that.
Not like
yeah,
this.
He knows. That's
he doesn't want to have it.
He doesn't want to give him. He was like, he didn't want to take the toes. He almost got him, but I mean, the thing about this is like the better matchup against Kirby would be Pikachu. Yeah. I mean, Pikachu really doesn't have too bad of matchups, but this is actually considered not super favored into Pika, but it definitely has a slight favor for Pika.
Ooh. I mean, even now at this point, like, do you find that people are, when you're exploring this game, I mean, I hear JV talk about things like tech that he finds with Falcon, even now.
Yep.
I mean, we are still in this, I mean, I would imagine the meta has been mostly developed, but there's still technology that's being found, right?
Right, there's definitely stuff with players like seeing like, as you see like weak hits and stuff comboing into certain things and different like options to choose. Oh wow, Revan with the unusual being not making it there. But yeah, I mean, it's players keep finding new stuff with their characters. I find stuff with jigs here and there that I just kind of get shocked that shouldn't connect it or that combo shouldn't have worked, but it does, and I'm like, okay. I mean, recently I've been exploring with jigs as far as that I've been doing teleport sing. It's really not viable by most of the community.
Quick note, can you actually explain teleport?
Yes, so teleporting, so with Jigglypuff and a few characters like Donkey Kong, I think, well, Fox definitely has it. And teleporting, what it is it's basically almost like a half circle on your joystick, rotating around counterclockwise or vice versa. And what it does is gives you a short burst of speed across the stage. So Jiggs has a really slow dash, a really slow run. So I always use that when I played JR to get across to platforms quicker when he'd land to try to teleport in air so that I could fall in and get him and combo him or push him off stage to get him out. It's the best way for Jiggs, and it's also a good way for Fox, as Zantetsu, hopefully we might be able to see one here. But if he can combo a weak hit, he'll dash and teleport up smash Kirby and get that kill. Whoa, what?
Ooh,
I've never seen that. That was...
Yo, he's having some fun. And the thing is that Kirby's looking actually pretty good with the
my
lasers.
gosh. And that is it, too. Oh, what happened? That was like a teleport.
Oh, man, that was ridiculous. But, I mean, a tough matchup kind of coming to that end.
Yeah, that's rough.
You kind of saw how that kind of played out. We kind of called it earlier, but...
Yeah.
That's just the matchup, man. And that's a lot of what some of these games are. In 64, it feels really polarizing in some matchups.
Yeah.
And you just kind of learn to deal with it and work around it.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I do have a Twitter, by the way. It's